everybody, I'm Abby Darling, and this is Just a Spoonful of Disney. Okay, so this is my first episode, and before I started talking about the topic I wanted to talk about, I wanted to just describe to you what I'm going to be talking about on this show. So this show, Just a Spoonful of Disney, is going to be everything Disney. It's going to be about tips and tricks to have more fun at Disneyland, how to Disbound, if you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you. Secrets about Disneyland, secrets about pin trading, Disney movie stuff, like new book reviews, like Disney stuff, like movie and book reviews, challenges I'll be doing, and yeah, just fun Disney stuff. And yeah, so I think it'll be pretty fun. I'm going to be posting every Tuesday, so this is the first Tuesday I'm posting, and this is not the first time I've had a Disney show. I did do a couple episodes like 3 years ago, and it wasn't that good, so I started again. And yeah, so today's episode will be about pin trading and how to tell if your pins are fake or real, and how to pin trade at Disneyland, like the correct ways and the easiest ways. So yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you two kinds of pins. I'm going to show you a real pin that I bought from the Disney park, and a fake pin that I bought off eBay for like 99 cents. Yeah, basically, because it came with one of those lots. Don't buy lots of, that's another tip. Do not buy lots of 100 pins off eBay that are like $10, because about 90% of them are fake. I got one, and yeah, I only got 2 real ones out of 100. Anyway, kind of mad. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to tell the difference between a real pin and a fake pin. So, here we go. When you get a new pin at Disneyland, or trade for one, you're going to want to check if it's real. Because if it's not real, then you just got gypped out of a pin, and boo-hoo for you. So, first step to make sure it's real is rub your finger, take your finger and rub it along the edges. Rub it along the edges, because if you find anything like this pin, if you rub it along the edges, it's sharp. There's not supposed to be sharp edges on a circle. And like this, there's not supposed to be sharp edges, because Disney is very meticulous about their pin making. So rub your finger along the edges, and if it's all straight edges, you're good. Step number 2 is see how, oh no, a diamond fell out of it. That's my fault. See, that's not Disney's fault, that's my fault. A diamond fell out of it, use it too much. Alright, but see the paint? Rub your finger over the paint, and if there's any bumps, of course there's bumps in this one because it has gems on it, but in a regular one like this, if there's any bumps in the paint or any part that's supposed to be painted isn't, then it could be fake. It's probably 90% fake. So this one's good, just pass, check. And then you're going to want to turn it to the back where you put the pin back on, and check the spelling, because most fake Disney pins have spelling errors on the back. So this one's good, and this one has a serial number, which all new Disney pins have serial numbers, so you can look them up and make sure they're not fake, just as a double check, and then you can look up the information on them, like see what number they're from, like what series number, what park they're for, stuff like that. And I'll put the link to that website below in the box. But anyway, this one's good. This one's real. Bought this at the park. We're good. Now this one I got on eBay in my lot of 100 for $10. Yeah, never doing that again. Please don't ever do that to yourself. So this one, I hope you can see it. I don't think you can see it. And when you rub my finger along it on the top like this, it's squared off. It's not rounded off like a normal circle is supposed to be. So this one, just by that fails. Alright, second step, I'm going to run my finger along the paint. And you see these silver lines, the silver lines in them? Those are bumpy. They're bumpy, and it's not supposed to be bumpy. And even you can see it if you look at it like this. They're bumpy. Alright, so we're going to turn it over to the back where you put the pin back on. And it has all 3 spikes, which is good. You're supposed to have all 3 spikes on it. You can see all 3 spikes. And then we're going to check this spelling on you just check everything. Yeah, this one says PNTRADNG. That's how they spell pin trading. This is fake. So I cannot trade this pin because it's fake. And that's also against Disney rules. You cannot trade fake pins because it's rude to other people who are pin trading for the first time maybe, and they end up getting a fake pin. That's really mean. Now that I've taught you the hard part, how to tell a real pin from a fake pin, now we're going to do the fun part, how to pin trade at Disneyland the fun and easy way. Yay! So most people wear their pins, like me, on their lanyard, as so, but I don't have my pins on it right now. These are just my Disneyland birthday buttons, like the 57th, the 58th, and the 59th birthday. I'm going to get my Diamond 60th pin, by the way. I'm so excited. 29 days till I go, but that means 31 days until the 60th. But anyway, most people like me wear their pins on their lanyard and go around to people, random people at the park, and trade. And that's not the easiest way to do it because they can say no. So if they have a pin that you've really been wanting on their lanyard and they say no, then it's embarrassing that you asked and you just walk away sad. So the easiest and most fun way to do it is to go up to cast members they will have little like square things hooked onto their fanny packs or their lanyards, and you ask them to trade. And they are required to say yes. All Disney employees are required to say yes. They can never say no to you. So it's the most fun because you get whatever you want and you can trade them a bad pin that you never liked anyway, or don't trade them a fake pin. That's against the rules. But you can trade them a pin that you've never liked anyway. Like a secret that I do, this is a secret, I go to my local antique store and buy antique pins. Well, some of them are antique, some of them are new. But I buy Disney pins and they're $2 at this antique store. And they're all real. The lady who sells them at their booth even checks them herself. So I buy ones that I really don't like for $2 and I go trade them for ones that I do like $20 pins. So it's super cool. It's really worth it, and the cast members can't say no. So that's how to do it. So if you have an antique store that sells Disney pins or something like that, go get some and trade with only cast members because that's the most easy and fun way to do it, and they can never say no, and you can always end up with what you want. Those were the methods for pin trading, and that was today's episode. So I really thank you for watching this, and please subscribe and like and comment for new topics that you want me to do in the future episodes because this is really fun for me and I want your guys' feedback if you're watching this because I want to do videos that you want to watch. I don't want to do videos that you think are bad. So subscribe, like, comment, stuff you want to see, and thanks for watching Just a Spoonful of Disney.